Brazil. Beyond the beaches and carnival, a different kind of magic awaits, the call of the wild. From the Amazon rainforest to the Chapada Diamantina, Brazil's hiking trails offer a journey of a lifetime. Imagine trekking through trails where sunlight filters through the dense canopy, painting dappled patterns on the forest floor. Picture yourself dwarfed by towering waterfalls that cascade down moss-covered cliffs. Are you ready to answer the call? Brazil's diverse landscapes are a testament to nature's artistry. From the Amazon rainforest to sprawling wetlands, arid deserts, and towering mountain ranges, the country boasts an unparalleled variety of ecosystems. In the Amazon, the air hangs heavy with humidity, the symphony of life echoing through the dense undergrowth. Monkeys chatter from the canopy, their calls intermingling with the screech of colorful macaws. Further south, the Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland, presents a different kind of magic. Jaguars prowl the riverbanks, while giant river otters frolic in the waters. The arid landscapes of the northeast hold their own unique charm. Cacti and scrublands stretch as far as the eye can see, while rocky outcrops offer refuge to hardy wildlife. The Serra do Mar, the Mantiqueira Mountains, the Chapada Diamantina, each range boasts its own unique character. The beauty of Brazil's hiking trails goes beyond the landscapes themselves. It's in the intricate details, the small wonders that reveal themselves to those who take the time to look closely. Look up, and you might spot a sloth clinging to a branch. Peer into the undergrowth, and you might catch a glimpse of a shy tapir. Listen closely, and you'll hear the symphony of the rainforest, the calls of birds, the chirping of insects, the rustle of leaves in the wind. These trails offer a chance to witness the incredible biodiversity of Brazil's ecosystems. Woven into the fabric of Brazil's landscapes are the threads of its history and culture. Ancient trails, once trod by indigenous tribes, now lead modern-day adventurers through the heart of this fascinating country. In the Amazon, indigenous communities continue to live in harmony with nature, their knowledge of the forest passed down through generations. In the southeastern states, old gold mining trails wind their way through the mountains, remnants of Brazil's colonial past. Crumbling stone bridges and abandoned settlements stand as silent witnesses to a time when gold fever gripped the nation. These historical and cultural elements add another layer of depth to the hiking experience in Brazil. Section 5. A Journey of Discovery. Section 1. The Green Cathedral. Stepping into the Amazon rainforest is like entering a vast green cathedral. The air is thick with humidity, the scent of damp earth and exotic blooms hanging heavy in the air. Towering trees, their trunks draped in vines and epiphytes, form a dense canopy overhead. The forest floor, a mosaic of fallen leaves and tangled roots, hums with life. Ants march in disciplined columns, their industry a marvel to behold. As you venture deeper, the sounds of the city fade into a distant memory. The air is alive with the calls of unseen creatures, a symphony of chirps, croaks, and whistles. Section 2. Symphony of the Senses. The Amazon rainforest is a sensory overload, a place that bombards you with sights, sounds, and smells. It's a world of vibrant colors, from the emerald green of the canopy to the scarlet plumage of macaws. The symphony of the rainforest is a constant backdrop to your journey. The calls of toucans echo through the trees, their distinctive beaks a testament to the incredible diversity of life here. The Amazon is a place of constant movement, a reminder that life in this ecosystem is a delicate balance of predator and prey. For centuries, indigenous communities have lived in harmony with the Amazon rainforest. They are the guardians of this precious ecosystem, their knowledge of its secrets passed down through generations. Their trails, often invisible to untrained eyes, lead to hidden waterfalls, medicinal plants, and sacred sites. These communities understand the rainforest like no one else. To hike with an indigenous guide is to experience the Amazon on a deeper level. It's a chance to see the rainforest through their eyes, to appreciate its beauty and its power on a whole new level. No journey through the Amazon is complete without experiencing the lifeblood of the rainforest, its rivers. These mighty waterways snake their way through the heart of the forest, their dark waters reflecting the emerald canopy overhead. Stepping into a dugout canoe, you'll feel the gentle rocking of the water and hear the soft splash of the paddle. The riverbanks teem with life. Caiman bask in the sun. Their prehistoric forms a reminder of the Amazon's ancient origins. Giant river otters frolic in the shallows. Capybaras graze peacefully on the riverbanks, their young ones scampering playfully around them. The Amazon rainforest is a living museum, its history etched into its ancient trees and hidden beneath its verdant canopy. Scattered throughout the rainforest are remnants of a time when rubber barons ruled the Amazon. Crumbling rubber tapping stations stand as silent witnesses to a bygone era. Deep in the rainforest, archaeologists are uncovering evidence of ancient civilizations. Pottery shards, burial mounds, and the remnants of ancient settlements hint at a time when the Amazon was home to complex societies. These echoes of the past add another layer of intrigue to the Amazon experience. Exploring the Amazon rainforest is not for the faint of heart. It's a challenging and often unpredictable environment that demands respect, preparation, and a sense of adventure. The trails can be muddy and slippery, the heat and humidity relentless. Hiring an experienced guide is essential, not only for navigation, but also for their invaluable knowledge of the rainforest's flora, fauna, and potential hazards. Packing light is crucial, as you'll be carrying everything you need on your back. Remember to stay hydrated and protect yourself from the sun. Most importantly, approach the Amazon with respect and humility. The Amazon, with its undeniable allure, often steals the spotlight. But Brazil, in its vastness, cradles a myriad of other trekking experiences, each whispering a different tale. From the rugged peaks of the Serra do Espinhaco to the otherworldly landscapes of the Chapada Diamantina, adventure awaits. Imagine trekking through fields of wildflowers, their vibrant hues painting the mountain slopes. Picture yourself cooling off in crystal-clear waterfalls. Envision yourself standing atop a plateau, the world stretching out before you in a breathtaking panorama. In the heart of Minas Gerais, a mountain range rises like a giant spine, the Serra do Espinhaco. Waterfalls cascade down sheer granite cliffs, their waters crashing into emerald pools below. Fields of wildflowers explode in a riot of color, painting the mountainsides. The Serra do Espinhaco is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its exceptional biodiversity. One of the most popular trails in the region is the Travessia do Espinhaco, a challenging multi-day trek. This trail rewards trekkers with stunning views, pristine waterfalls, and a chance to experience the solitude and grandeur of this ancient landscape. Along the way, you'll encounter charming colonial towns, their streets lined with colorful houses and churches. Step into a world of otherworldly beauty in the heart of Bahia, the Chapada Diamantina. This vast national park is a land of dramatic landscapes where towering mesas cast long shadows across valleys carpeted in wildflowers. Crystal-clear rivers wind through canyons, their waters cascading down sheer cliffs. The Chapada Diamantina is a hiker's paradise, offering trails for all levels. One of the most popular trails is the Val do Pati, a multi-day trek into this enchanting landscape, hike through lush valleys, past waterfalls, and up to breathtaking viewpoints. Along Brazil's southeastern coast, a mountain range rises dramatically from the Atlantic Ocean, its slopes cloaked in a tapestry of emerald green, the Serra do Mar. This ancient mountain chain, stretching for over 1,500 kilometers, is a biodiversity hotspot, home to a staggering array of plant and animal life, much of it found nowhere else on Earth. The Serra do Mar, or Mountain Range of the Sea, offers a unique trekking experience where you can hike through lush rainforests, past cascading waterfalls, and up to breathtaking viewpoints, all with the sound of the ocean waves crashing against the shore in the distance. One of the most iconic trails in the region is the Caminho do Ouro, or Gold Trail, a historic route that once connected the gold mines of Minas Gerais to the port cities on the coast. This trail, now a popular trekking destination, winds its way through dense forests, past colonial-era ruins, and up to spectacular viewpoints, offering a glimpse into Brazil's rich history and natural beauty. As you hike through the Serra do Mar, keep an eye out for the region's diverse wildlife. Monkeys swing through the trees, their calls echoing through the forest. Toucans, with their colorful beaks, flit through the canopy. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a sloth, its movements slow and deliberate, high up in the branches. Venture into a realm where water reigns supreme, the Pantanal. This vast wetland, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, sprawls across the heart of South America, a mosaic of flooded forests, grasslands, and shimmering lagoons. It is a wildlife haven, a place where jaguars stalk through the undergrowth, giant river otters frolic in the waterways, and flocks of colorful birds paint the skies. The Pantanal, meaning large swamp in Portuguese, is a seasonal wonder. During the rainy season, from November to April, the rivers overflow their banks, transforming the landscape into a vast inland sea. This is the best time to experience the Pantanal's incredible abundance of wildlife, as animals congregate around the shrinking areas of dry land. While traditional hiking trails are scarce in the Pantanal, the region offers a unique opportunity to explore on horseback or by boat. Glide along the waterways in a traditional dugout canoe, listening to the sounds of the forest and observing the wildlife from a respectful distance. As you journey through the Pantanal, keep an eye out for the region's most iconic resident, the jaguar. These elusive cats are the apex predators of the Pantanal, and while sightings are not guaranteed, the thrill of the chase is all part of the adventure. Section 6. Choosing your adventure, a trail for every trekker. Brazil's hiking trails offer something for everyone, from challenging multi-day treks through remote wilderness areas to leisurely strolls through fields of wildflowers. Whether you're an experienced hiker or a first-timer, there's a trail out there waiting to be explored. When choosing a trail, it's important to consider your fitness level, the time of year, and the type of experience you're looking for. If you're short on time, there are plenty of day hikes that offer stunning views and a taste of Brazil's natural beauty. For those seeking a more immersive experience, multi-day treks provide an opportunity to disconnect from the modern world and immerse yourself in the rhythms of nature. No matter what your preference, research is key. Consult guidebooks, online resources, or local tour operators to find the perfect trail for you. Consider factors such as trail difficulty, altitude, weather conditions, and the availability of water and supplies along the way. Remember, safety should always be your top priority. Pack appropriate gear, including sturdy hiking boots, layers of clothing, rain gear, sunscreen, insect repellent, and a first aid kit. Always let someone know your itinerary and expected return time, and consider hiring a local guide, especially if you're venturing into remote areas or are unfamiliar with the terrain. Section 1. Trails of Ancient Footsteps. Brazil's trails are more than just pathways through stunning landscapes. They are tangible links to a rich and layered past. Long before the arrival of Europeans, indigenous communities traversed these lands, their footsteps etching paths through forests, across mountains, and along rivers. These ancient trails, often invisible to the untrained eye, whisper tales of a time when humans lived in harmony with nature, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the land. Imagine walking along a path trod by generations of indigenous people, their spirits still lingering in the rustling leaves and the whispers of the wind. Picture yourself crossing a mountain pass, the same route used by ancient traders carrying exotic goods to distant lands. Envision yourself standing beside a waterfall, its cascading waters a sacred site for centuries, where rituals were performed and offerings made to appease the spirits of nature. These trails, often unmarked and overgrown, are slowly being rediscovered, offering a glimpse into Brazil's pre-colonial past. Archaeologists and historians are working alongside indigenous communities to map these ancient roots, uncovering artifacts and stories that shed light on the lives of those who came before us. The Gold Road's enduring legacy. The allure of gold has always held a powerful sway over humanity, and Brazil in the 18th century was no exception. The discovery of gold in Minas Gerais triggered a gold rush, transforming the region. The Caminho do Ouro, or Gold Road, stands as a testament to this era. Today, portions of the Caminho do Ouro have been restored as hiking trails. Section 3. Sacred Ground, Indigenous Trails and Spiritual Connections. For Brazil's indigenous communities, trails are not merely pathways through the landscape. They are sacred routes imbued with spiritual significance, connecting the physical and spiritual realms. These trails often lead to sacred sites, waterfalls, mountain peaks, caves, or ancient trees, where rituals are performed, offerings are made, and spirits are consulted. In the Amazon rainforest, the Yanomami people believe that the forest is alive with spirits, and their trails often follow the paths taken by these ethereal beings. The Xingu indigenous group in the state of Mato Grosso have preserved vast tracts of rainforest, their trails leading to sacred waterfalls and ancient petroglyphs that depict their creation myths. For those fortunate enough to trek these trails alongside indigenous guides, it is a humbling experience. They share their knowledge of the forest, pointing out medicinal plants, explaining the significance of animal tracks, and sharing stories passed down through generations. They teach the importance of respecting the spirits of the forest, of treading lightly, and of taking only memories and leaving only footprints. Section 4. Guardians of the Forest, Indigenous Peoples and Trail Preservation. Indigenous communities have been the guardians of Brazil's forests and natural wonders for centuries. Their deep connection to the land and their traditional knowledge have been instrumental in preserving these ecosystems for future generations. Many of the trails that exist today follow ancient indigenous routes, pathways that have been used sustainably for centuries. Recognizing the vital role that indigenous communities play in conservation efforts, the Brazilian government has been working to demarcate indigenous lands and to empower these communities to manage their own territories. This includes supporting indigenous-led tourism initiatives that provide economic opportunities while protecting their cultural heritage and the environment. By trekking with indigenous guides and supporting indigenous-owned businesses, travelers can contribute to these conservation efforts. They can learn about the challenges facing these communities, the importance of preserving traditional knowledge, and the ways in which tourism can be a force for good. It is through these respectful collaborations that Brazil's trails can continue to inspire and educate future generations. Section 5. From coffee beans to hiking boots, trails of economic transformation. Throughout Brazil's history, trails have played a pivotal role in shaping the country's economic development. The Caminho do Ouro, for example, facilitated the transportation of gold and other resources that fueled the growth of colonial Brazil. In the 19th century, new trails were carved through the rainforest to transport coffee beans from the plantations of São Paulo to the coast, transforming Brazil into a global coffee powerhouse. Today, many of these old trading routes have found new life as hiking trails, offering a glimpse into this economic transformation. The Estrada Real, or Royal Road, for instance, once used to transport gold and diamonds, now attracts hikers and history buffs eager to explore its colonial-era towns and scenic landscapes. This shift from resource extraction to ecotourism represents a growing awareness of the economic potential of Brazil's natural heritage. By preserving these trails and promoting sustainable tourism practices, local communities are creating new economic opportunities while protecting their cultural and environmental legacy. Trekking through time, preserving Brazil's historic trails. Brazil's trails are more than just pathways. They are living museums, each step a journey through time. Preserving these historic routes requires a concerted effort from government agencies, conservation organizations, and local communities. Trail maintenance, historical interpretation, and responsible tourism practices are essential to ensuring that these trails continue to inspire and educate future generations. Efforts are underway to document and map historic trails, to research their history and significance, and to develop interpretive signage and educational materials that enhance the visitor experience. Local communities are being empowered to take ownership of these trails, to share their knowledge, and to benefit from the economic opportunities that sustainable tourism can bring. As you hike these trails, remember that you are walking in the footsteps of history. Respect the cultural and environmental significance of these places and leave no trace of your passage. By treading lightly and embracing the spirit of adventure and discovery, you can help ensure that these trails continue to weave their magic for generations to come. Tales from the trails, personal encounters and reflections. Brazil's trails, with their captivating beauty and raw power, etch themselves onto your soul. I remember my first encounter with the Amazon. The air, thick with humidity and the scent of unknown plants, felt electric. While trekking in the Serra do Espinhaco, I found a hidden waterfall. Mesmerized by the beauty, I felt a profound sense of peace. Embracing the unexpected on the trail. Trekking is unpredictable. Trails can be overgrown, maps outdated, weather fickle. In uncertainty, the true spirit of adventure reveals itself. I recall a memorable trek in Chapada Diamantina. We aimed for a remote waterfall. We realized we'd taken a wrong turn. The sun was setting. Our guide chuckled. The trail tests us. We built a fire in a cave and waited for sunrise. The next morning we retraced our steps. We reached the waterfall, its beauty magnified by our challenges. A tapestry of cultures, connecting with local communities. One of the most enriching aspects of trekking in Brazil is the opportunity to connect with the people who call these landscapes home. From the indigenous communities of the Amazon to the rural families living in the shadow of towering mountains, you'll encounter a tapestry of cultures, each with its own unique traditions, beliefs, and stories to tell. In the Pantanal, I had the privilege of spending time with a family who lived in a traditional stilt house on the edge of a lagoon. They welcomed me into their home, sharing their meals, their stories, and their deep knowledge of the wetland ecosystem. I learned about their traditional fishing techniques, their respect for the jaguars and caiman that shared their watery world, and their deep connection to the land that had sustained their ancestors for generations. These encounters, brief though they may be, are a reminder that trekking is about more than just ticking off destinations on a map. It's about fostering cross-cultural understanding, breaking down barriers, and appreciating the diversity of human experience. It's about listening to the stories of the land and its people and recognizing that we are all interconnected. Packing for adventure. Essential gear for Brazil's trails. Packing for a trekking adventure in Brazil requires careful consideration of the diverse environments you'll be encountering. From the humid rainforest to the arid highlands, conditions can vary dramatically. So it's essential to pack smart and prioritize lightweight, versatile gear. A sturdy pair of hiking boots is your most important piece of equipment. Choose boots with good ankle support and waterproof membranes, as trails can be muddy and wet, especially during the rainy season. Pack moisture-wicking socks to prevent blisters, and consider bringing along a pair of lightweight sandals for river crossings and relaxing at camp. Lightweight, breathable clothing is essential for coping with the tropical climate. Pack layers that you can add or remove as needed, and opt for quick-drying fabrics that will wick away sweat and moisture. A wide-brimmed hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen are crucial for protecting yourself from the intense sun. Other essential items include a waterproof backpack to protect your gear from the elements, a headlamp for navigating after dark, a first aid kit, water purification tablets or a filter, and a reliable insect repellent. Respecting nature's rhythms. Responsible trekking tips. Trekking in Brazil is a privilege, not a right. These fragile ecosystems are home to a staggering array of life, and it's our responsibility as visitors to minimize our impact and leave these places as pristine as we found them. Always stay on marked trails to avoid damaging vegetation and disturbing wildlife. Pack all trash and waste out with you and avoid using soap or shampoo in natural water sources. Be mindful of noise levels and keep a respectful distance from wildlife, observing them quietly and without disturbing their natural behavior. When camping, choose designated campsites whenever possible and avoid building fires except in designated fire rings. If you must build a fire, use only dead wood collected from the ground and ensure that the fire is completely extinguished before leaving the campsite. Remember, our actions have consequences. By following these simple guidelines, we can help preserve Brazil's natural wonders for future generations to enjoy. The trails of Brazil hold a transformative power. They challenge us physically and mentally, pushing us beyond our comfort zones and revealing hidden strengths we never knew we possessed. They connect us to nature in a profound way, reminding us of our place in the grand scheme of things. And they open our eyes to the beauty, diversity, and resilience of the human spirit. As I reflect on my own journeys through Brazil's breathtaking landscapes, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the opportunity to experience such raw beauty, for the lessons learned along the way, and for the memories that will last a lifetime. The trails of Brazil are more than just paths through nature. They are pathways to self-discovery, to cultural immersion, and to a deeper understanding of our interconnectedness with the natural world. They are a legacy of adventure, a gift to be cherished and protected, and an invitation to embrace the transformative power of the journey. The red dust of the Chapada Diamantina clings to my boots, a reminder of incredible journeys across Brazil's diverse trails. But it's the intangible souvenirs, the footprints etched upon my heart, sunrises from granite peaks painting the sky in hues of gold and rose. The symphony of the rainforest, a chorus of life echoing through the emerald depths. Smiles exchanged with locals, their warmth transcending language barriers. These are the treasures I carry with me, the transformative souvenirs that no backpack could ever contain. The privilege of experiencing Brazil's natural wonders comes with a responsibility to be stewards of these precious landscapes for future generations. The trails we tread, the ecosystems we marvel at, are facing increasing threats from deforestation, climate change, and unsustainable development. It's a sobering reality that casts a shadow over the beauty we've witnessed, a call to action that echoes through the canyons and whispers through the rainforest canopy. Preserving these natural treasures requires a multifaceted approach. We must support the work of conservation organizations dedicated to protecting Brazil's biodiversity hotspots. We can advocate for responsible tourism practices that benefit local communities while minimizing environmental impact. And we can educate ourselves and others about the importance of sustainable practices both at home and abroad. Every action, no matter how small, can make a difference. Choosing eco-friendly accommodations, supporting local guides and businesses, minimizing waste and plastic consumption, these are all steps in the right direction. By making conscious choices, we can help ensure that Brazil's trails continue to inspire and awe for generations to come. But perhaps the most powerful tool we possess is our voice. By sharing our stories, our photographs, our passion for these incredible landscapes, we can inspire others to appreciate their value and to join the fight to protect them. We can be ambassadors for responsible travel, encouraging others to tread lightly and to leave only footprints. As I pen these final words, a wave of longing washes over me, a yearning to return to the embrace of Brazil's wild landscapes. A call of the toucan, the rustle of the rainforest, the scent of earth after a tropical downpour. These sensory memories beckon me back, urging me to lace up my boots and set off on a new adventure. But the true journey, I've come to realize, is not just about reaching a destination. It's about the transformation that occurs along the way. It's about pushing beyond our comfort zones, embracing the unknown, and discovering the boundless capacity of the human spirit. It's about fostering a deeper connection to nature, to ourselves, and to the tapestry of cultures that color our world. So, I invite you to answer the call of adventure. Let Brazil's trails be your guide, leading you on a journey of self-discovery, cultural immersion, and natural wonder. Pack your bags, lace up your boots, and step into a world of breathtaking beauty and boundless possibility. The trails are waiting, and the adventure, as always, begins with